Mons. Rinig ba ako, Mons? Hindi ko alam kung rinig ako eh. Wait. Rinig ba ako? Or nakamute ako? Wait.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
Eh,
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not
Nakatakot
your
yung
fault.
simula.
Ghetto murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye,
oh,
kiddo.
parang RE7.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Ano yan, Mons?
A deputy
May
was
commands
supposed
ba
to be here
dito?
to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear. I'll check out that map.
Invitation. Saan pala nakapwesto sa'yo? Sa lower right. Although, parang putol siya. Para ba, pwede ba ibuo yun?
Swallowed up by the trees.
Pwede ba ibuo yung chat? So, kailangan yung chat mo maigsi-igsi
I should
lang.
take a look at that map.
Hindi ko rin alam comments dito, ha? Hanggang doon lang yung message, ha? May igsi lang mabasa mo. Sinira mo Twitch login mo. Ayaw gumana eh. Wait. Okay, saan tayo pupunta? Items ba? Wala. Okay. Daming daan. Okay, the map displays key locations.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Wait, how do you... Paano yung map? Okay. So we are here. Bukas mo na lang ayusin ha, para makanood. Oh, wala kasi yung camera ko eh. Kaya hindi ako maano. Hindi ako ano to? Hindi ako makapag live sa Twitch ng maayos. Okay, let's go. Tama ba? Wait. May daan dito. Maya na yun. Okay. Oh. Hindi ako sanay na maraming tao sa
Agent Casey,
horror
right?
game.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right.
Siyempre. Streamer
Anderson.
daw eh. Wow.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
When are those damn vets gonna show up,
Ano to?
Mulligan?
Arctis 5
Federal agents right here, Thornton.
na wired
My
to.
partner, Thornton, down at crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Any
Were there any
witnesses?
witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Could use a briefing.
About the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Let's take a look at the body.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
What if say ba kaya ako dumaan? Joke, pinipigilan ako. Alright, let's go.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. I need to think through the facts of the case.
You can access the case board inside the Mind Place. Okay.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Oh.
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay, look around. Move the cursor. Okay. Okay. So, basa muna tayo. A series of murders occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help search for the killer. Victims. All victims reported missing 2010. No other commonalities. Missing in 2010, discovered 2012. Some organs missing. Ito, murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating, only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising of the wrist. Chest trauma. And bloating of the corpse. Killer profile. Victim 3 was covered in illegible tattoo. And killer may be a sportsman or hunter. Goals? Get to the crime scene, meet the victim. Okay. How do I leave? Wait, may titignan pa ba? Okay.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Oh,
Supposed to crack
visiting the
it.
mind place
We're
does
just
not
getting
pause the
started.
game.
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Okay. Where? Dito? No. Baka may maiwan tayo dito.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
got it.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
Ano yan?
You know what
Random.
happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real
Buwis.
funny, Anderson.
Randomly nakatulala. Rampage at the residential rental cabins on different vacationers. Sunday. An idea. How do you pronounce that? Idyllic evening of barbecuing late night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large. Parang naka-Apple Vision Pro. Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents. Okay. 1 minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows. The next we heard screaming coming up from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction. Haba ng article. Virtual baking champ. What's this? The Sahika, they keep depression away. Missing Doberman found on the trail. I think yung pinaka-important lang naman yung una. Wait, where? Oh.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty can be reflected on the calm surface of the lake. Okay.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Saan ba tayo? Okay. Where do we go? Here.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
What?
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that
Mulan ba?
feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Okay, tap it. Witch's Hut. Oh, I think ito na.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
What? Okay. So, backstory, may kinokontrol akong ibang character kanina.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho
parang
serial
minasaka.
killers and shootouts
Saan
with
yun?
the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the
Um,
table.
yung
And we
victim.
didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp.
You.
You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlock your first key image. You can place it in the case board inside the mind place. Okay. Up allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with X and placed on the case board. Okay.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Okay. Another body has been found. Perfect timing. Need to see this. If this is linked to the killings, we are here to investigate. Objectives are viewable at the case board in your goals. Okay. Goals. Investigate the crime scene. You are now free to examine the case board or leave to complete this objective. Ang objective eh. Investigate lang naman eh. Okay. You can collect clues from the body too. Progress investigation. Parang gumagalaw.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
And
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
same dun sa kanina. Baka mamaya biglang dumilat. Okay. Major chest trauma. Where do I put this? Yes. And yes. What? What? Okay.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
Yep.
But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have been resolved and open question and unlock deduction. Okay. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay. You can check the goals. Okay. Learn more about the victim and learn more about the killer. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
What's this?
Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Any more clues? What's this?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
And
Was it for a camera?
here.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
So, case board ulit. Multiple... So, killers yun. Heavy blood splatter on the table. I think the victim. Oh. We're here?
Nah.
3 killers.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Let's look for more clues. Apple Vision Pro. May pa bang clues? I think wala na.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well,
13
until
years
now.
ago?
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Mm-hmm. Clues can be discovered by speaking to people as well.
So
You're
you
the
knew
victim.
our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Icons to the bottom left corner indicate that critical content is available in the mine place. Okay. So this is the victim. And victim. What the hell? Victim din yan.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Premeditated or spontaneous? Beer. Here. And tripod.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready.
Oh.
They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Okay. Victim came from
Profiling. Get into the subject's
Wait.
head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind. Place to get inside the heads of the suspects and victims. Teka, wait, takot. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Okay. Missing
Agent
person.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Wow.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Oh, okay na ba? Or, wait. Case board. Map. Okay. So, I think, lagyan natin to. Boom. Okay. What's this?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. Let's go. What's the goal? Check the lake shore.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This
Going
one
to
of
the
your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night.
Wait.
Possibly me.
So,
The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
examine the
What's this
block
guy doing
path.
skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense. I didn't know trees got that big.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Parang nagbablur. Huh? The what? Hindi ko mabasa. Even if they... I can barely read it. Wait. Reading the words. Whatever. Okay. Pipick up naman pala niya.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
What?
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Creepy.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either
Figure
he dropped
out
this page,
Okay.
or the killers left it for us.
The page. Manuscript pages can be read inside Saga's mind. I think here. Where? Yeah.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival.
Si Alan Wake na
And
yata.
then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Profiling. The
We
page.
found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
You.
I must find out what.
Okay. So, may pistol pala. Charm slots let you equip charms to enhance Saga's abilities. Only charms can be equipped in the charm slots. Okay. Actually, wala pang tutorial kung paano. Oh, ano yun? Ginawa ko. Okay, evade.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Parang wala akong nakita. Sheesh.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Saan nakita mo, Saga? Teka. Aha. Let's go. What does the sign say? Witchfinder Station. Wala eh.
Did you get lost?
A witch with no heart.
Oh.
A strange echo of owl murder.
Witch Slattle. There is no mystery that a cauldron lake being named after its cauldron shape. Mhm. Okay. Oh. Wow. Are we back? Okay. Saan na yun?
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Sabi meron daw somewhere in his chest. Wait. Can I talk to them? No. I want to figure out what happened to Nightingale. Baka sa caseboard. Oh, okay. We have clues.
From the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
Okay.
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Trail has gone cold. Wait, where do we put this? I think dito din.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Nightingale has something hidden inside of him. Oh, okay. Anything else here? Right here. Oh.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Okay.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Let's get the body back
Deputy,
to town.
I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Take the car back to Bright Falls.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies.
Oh, what's
Doubt they'll
that?
see much stuff this gruesome.
Oh, what's this?
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books.
Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons. Oh,
movies.
okay. No, dalawa lang. Hindi pa enough.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera?
Baka nagbe-video
To
sila.
record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Kakaligaw. Saan ba tayo? Yun. Wait. Let's see if there's something here. Wala naman.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Oh, wow.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
What?
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Radio?
That concludes our debate on
Okay.
day here in Bright Falls.
Baka lang may secrets and stuff.
I need something to cut this.
Nope. Bagal lang yung tumakbo.
Hey, how's it going?
Sino yun? Palace Lodge of Bright Falls.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Take care now.
Okay, we have a map. Map. Laki pala nito.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Okay, sige. Mag-ano muna tayo. Story. At the diner, right?
Just a few more days.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Lock. Wala naman. What? Dito ba?
Take it easy.
I think no. Wait, let me... Oh, saan na siya? Okay, there.
Hi there.
Where are we going?
Hi.
Ayun, diner.
Oh dear. Cute.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people decide
Oh dear,
to know
diner Bright
victims
Falls.
go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Calder Lake was found.
Yes. Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
Are you the Bookers?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you...
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out.
Oh, what?
The whole thing was terrifying.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. Weird.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something.
Oh.
A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Okay. Oh my god. Ba't naman kasi sinisipa yung pinto? How do you... Wait. Paano yun? Sinipa ko yung door kanina.
I can't force it open.
Ayun, oh. Oh.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Where do we go?
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Wait. Nanonood ka ba,
Well,
Mama?
Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Who else to keep this city clean?
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Who else to protect its
Ah,
citizens from
morning,
the
Ted.
dangers of unsanitary
Yeah,
conditions?
real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss.